I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Sophie and I'm Ukrainian. Live and study in Poland, and my major is literally called informatics and informational systems, but in general, it's computer science.
So the first one, what motivated you to choose UTC for your Erasmus program?
Well, I was looking through the programs, and actually, it was the first time when I had the liberty to choose some subjects, and others I could do, like I had to do some mandatory ones, and UTC had them. And also, I really liked what I found for like the subjects that corresponded to my major.
What surprised you the most?
What was very new for me, I think for university, it was that the groups, the subjects, like this on this in the subject you could have like 15, 10 people. And I was in two such UVs that we had, well, less than 15 people.
What were the main difficulties that you have?
For me, it was, well, we don't have the medians, and they put a huge accent on it. Like back in my university, we can have an exam in the middle of the semester, like a test, but usually it's not that big part of a grade, and here it is in UTC.
What advice would you give to someone like to improve their French level while being here?
Be prepared for that when arriving here. I was not ready for is to come and like for presentations to be in English sometimes, and for the teacher to speak mainly in
Speak in
French.
French.
To improve French, I would really recommend going on a FLE, Français comme langue étrangère courses. They are before each semester. And for exchange students, they're for free, if I'm not mistaken. And that really boosted my French and gave me a kickstart in France in general.
How about the like your extracurricular life? Like in general, did you take advantage of any special activities or programs that were like outside the classes, like mainly associations, kind of like clubs, events, something like that?
I do remember going to salsa classes, which was great fun. And also there was this painting classes in the residence I lived in, which I personally loved. It was once a week, and I met a lot of exchange students there, and all of us really enjoyed it.
What would you say that this experience, this Erasmus experience brought to you?
Well, personally, I think even more open-mindedness for other cultures.
Yeah.
This, like the whole Erasmus, it has been an all like, you can eat buffet of exploring new cultures. Like there was so many countries represented. It was interesting about learning about every single one. That's what I loved, and being better acknowledged about like their situation, just their traditions, the culture. It's something I really enjoyed about the Erasmus experience, finding people I truly connected with, and the surprising part being that they were from the other part of the world. And for professionally, I am really grateful for being able to explore more. For example, I had cinematics. I worked with robotics more in this semester. It's been
Mhm.
interesting. It's been something I've never done before, and it had its challenges, but I think it really widened my skill set.
If you had to summarize it, like in only 3 words, if you have to choose only three, which ones will you choose?
The main words to describe the last semester would be vibrant, enriching, and mm, full of life.
How do you think this experience will influence your future, your projects, yourself? Like, how did you change, like, from the first time you arrived to Compiègne and the person that lived Compiègne that day?
Like-minded people everywhere, and I grew much more confident and extroverted.
Hmm.
And I think now I will be getting involved in a lot of much more extracurriculars, trying to uh, just participate. I think it's like this experience showed me that it's actually much easier than it seems,
Hmm.
and meeting new people is much easier than it seems. Well, now I also possess a knowledge of French much better,
That's nice, yeah.
and then just establishing contacts with people,
Yeah, sure.
hopefully creating networks. I think.
Thanks for accepting this interview, and see you soon.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. See you.